In 2025, the balance of global military power rests on a razor's edge. On one side, NATO, the world's largest and most powerful military alliance. On the other, Russia, with one of the biggest standing armies on Earth, shaped by years of war and growing tension with the West. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, spans 32 member states across Europe and North America, covering up to 27.5 million square kilometers and protecting nearly 1 billion people. It's not just size that matters, it's strength. NATO's combined active military personnel total approximately 3.44 million troops. The United States provides the largest share, around 1.3 million. Turkey follows with over 355,000. Its arsenal is vast. 22,377 aircraft, 1,143 naval ships, 11,495 main battle tanks, and 5,559 nuclear warheads, shared among the US, UK, and France. Military spending? A staggering $1.47 trillion, with the US alone responsible for 2/3 of that. But NATO isn't alone in power. Enter Russia, a nation hardened by war and driven by ambition. In 2025, Russia's total military force stands at approximately 3.57 million, including 1.32 million active-duty troops, 2 million reservists, 250,000 paramilitary forces. Russia's numbers are high, but so are its losses. Since the full-scale invasion of Ukraine began in 2022, estimates suggest 800,000 to 950,000 Russian troops have been killed or wounded. That's roughly 1 in 4 of all Russian military personnel. Russia's equipment is vast but strained. 3,677 aircraft remain operational. In 2025 alone, it plans to produce 1,500 tanks and 3,000 armored vehicles. Yet it has lost nearly 14,000 armored vehicles in Ukraine. Its strategic nuclear arsenal remains formidable. Hundreds of ICBMs, strategic bombers, and submarines maintain global strike capability. But aging Soviet-era gear and heavy losses are testing its endurance. Beyond the battlefield, another story unfolds. Between 500,000 and 700,000 Russian men have fled the country since 2022, many to avoid conscription. Inside Russia, military-age men face crackdowns, police raids, and fear. Despite the toll, public support for the war remains high. As of early 2025, 80% of Russians say they support their armed forces in Ukraine. But war fatigue is growing. While most want the fighting to end, few are willing to accept territorial concessions. And despite economic hardship, President Putin retains strong support, with 66% approval and 94% national pride among the population. In raw numbers, Russia and NATO stand nearly toe-to-toe in military personnel. But in firepower, spending, and global reach, NATO leads by a wide margin. Still, power isn't just about numbers. It's about endurance, unity, and the will to fight. The question for 2025 and beyond isn't just who's stronger, it's who's willing to go the distance. For more insights into global military dynamics, subscribe and stay informed.